welcome to the madness. It's the test recording of Zoom, and just to show you what we can do, I've actually got 3 different devices on the same Zoom, all under my account. So I'm about to show you exactly what we're working with. So right now, where I'm talking to you from is actually the PC. And the reason I'm using the PC or desktop is because I can record on it and chat and have all the full functions that I need for this. So what I want to do first, all right, is to share my screen. All right, so I'm going to share screen. All right, so now on your actual Zoom menu, you should have my screen, which is right here. And then also on the right, you have a couple other video options. That's going to typically be the person or the people that are also in the meeting with you. All right. In this instance, what I'd like for you to do is this video right here that shows kind of the upward shot of it. If you click the 3 dots and then pin it, okay, it's going to leave it up here at the top. All right. So here I go. Let's get mobile. All right. So device number 2 is actually my laptop, which would be your Chromebook. Okay. And I can have this pointing towards the screen if you want. It's kind of hard to see, but if I was up here doing some drawing, all right, number 1, you can see it on the Chromebook, but also number 2, you can see it because I am drawing it on my actual Jamboard. Now, what this setup is actually going to be option number 2. All right. So I am the teacher at the Jamboard. Sorry, option 3. I am the teacher at the BenQ board. There is secondary devices shooting towards me and the BenQ board. At the same time, I am still teaching to these kids. All right. So Chromebook, device number 2, PC is number 1. Now you'll also see this third one, which is right here. All right. And in this case, I have my phone set up on a tripod like this. And what this allows me to do is, if you so wanted to, you could back this up, right there, and then actually be able to capture the entire class. Now, this didn't take too long to set up. It took me about 30 seconds to a minute. It's just a matter of creating the Zoom on the desktop, then sharing. Actually, I emailed that link to myself. And then once I email the link to myself, as many devices as I want, it's there. The most complicated thing is actually going into Zoom and making sure you pin the right devices. Now, today's demonstration, I have this and I have this. Okay, it's a little bit of an overkill. You're probably going to have one or the other. All right. Now, this option allows you to actually, do whatever you're doing here. So we're doing math equations. Oops, got the wrong button. There we go. So we're doing math on the board. Okay. So from the close board, and I know it's hard to see on this one. This might not be the best, but the camera in the back and that login is showing kind of everything that's going on. But because I'm sharing my screen and recording, you can still see what's going on here. Now, another thing to use this Chromebook for is even though you can't necessarily see what's going on here, okay, you can actually see the Zoom. So I'm watching right now what the kids see. So if I've got a screen full of kids, all right, I can see these kids here, but then I can also see the entire class, okay? So I'm teaching to you and all of you, okay? So it's not like it's two separate things, it's actually just one. It's right here and it's good to go. Now, I'll show you another thing that's kind of cool too, all right? You'll notice on this one, okay, I've got my ear pod in. So what I'm gonna do is mute myself on the PC, which is picking up my primary voice. And unmute myself in the back. Now, hopefully what this is doing is showing you that when I have my ear pod in, okay, even though I'm up here at the screen, okay, where I'm moving around the class in different locations and doing different things, this ear pod is connected to my phone via Bluetooth. It can also connect to your Chromebook through Bluetooth, but it's allowing you to use that audio to actually use as a microphone. So no matter where you go, even right now when I'm not in the frame, you should still be able to hear me. And then, like I said, if I'm up here teaching, then you can still see everything, okay? So I ain't gonna do that now just to show you. This is just the very basic option number one. And this option number one, all right, there is only two devices going. There's gonna be your PC or your desktop, and then there's going to be the kids. Now, in that case, I'm sitting here at my computer and I'm teaching to the kids, but then I've got my Zoom going here and I'm actually able to, you know, do the same things I was doing up there earlier. I can write on my stuff, or you can type in, or you can do math and all that stuff, but you can actually sit here and still monitor the Zoom, do the work with the kids here. This would be a great thing if you're, for example, let's say you're wanting to read some passages with the kids, or you want to ask some questions, get some conversations going, you can go back and forth. All right, so that's the way to do it too. Now, if you so choose, it's a little bit crazy, but if you so choose, all right, you can actually have your Zoom up in front of the entire class. So let's just say, for example, that you want the kids to kind of interact with each other, all right? And I've done it up there on my board. You see where I've shared my screen. So if you've got 30 participants here, you can change the view. Maybe. Want the view to be the gallery view. Okay. So now, as you can see from your other devices, what is on this screen is actually all the kids in Zoom. It's a little bit risky because the kids might get a little crazy. If somebody yells at a customer or something like that, then you're worried about kind of what they say or do. But if you're wanting to have a conversation with the kids and you're wanting to like talk to this kid and then still hear what's going on, and then all of a sudden somebody on the board raises their hand, a Zoom participant and goes, hey, I got a question, then they can actually answer a question or ask a question, and you can answer the question is what I was trying to say. You can actually do that and the whole class see what's going on, okay? A little bit risky, but it still works, all right? So there's plenty of options. You just got to figure out which one works best for you.